So I'm gonna talk about this until my camera dies. So I have another customer experience. I want your opinion. Let me know if I should handle it different. Let me know. Tell me now. Let me know. So this one is really weird. And I thought to myself, what a fool. What a fool. Okay, so intro. Hi, my name is. How can I? Oh, your name is. Oh, thanks for calling in so and so. Anyway, we've passed that. Gone through security. We've passed that. Person's calling in now. And this is the thing. If you've gone through security, this must be your account, because there's no way to get through security and say this isn't your account. To get it, long story short, because how you have the information on the account if it's not your account? Because even if we send you a letter, those details are still covered. It's just sent to the address, the name, that's it. The name, that's it. Okay, so I had this one customer called in, yeah, and I read back the notes, and then he told me his story. His story was, oh, you know, I never. So on the notes, it states the day he called, and then it states this is not fraud. So a fraud claim was done, but because he had mentioned on the call, like, yeah, I did purchase this, yes, I did buy it from my friend, blah blah blah. From then, once you've admitted it is yours, you are liable for it. There's no ifs, buts, or trying to call back and change your story. Yeah. Customer calls back and he's like, oh, you know, I didn't order this. This isn't in my name. I don't know whose account this is. Like, this is fraud. And, you know, I want this off of my name because I didn't purchase this. Like, I didn't do this. So I've gone, okay, yeah, sure, we can go through the fraud claim, blah, blah, blah. But because a fraud disclaimer has already been added, fraud have rejected it. Even if I go back again, fraud aren't going to do anything about this because you've admitted fault. You've told us, you know, you purchased it and it's in your name. And you're now calling back to say, hey, you know, it's not mine, it's not my account. How the hell did you go through security? And I was like to him, he was like, oh, I want it removed from the account. And I basically explained to him, we aren't able to remove it from your account just due to the fact that it's in your name. And, you know, we've already gone through a fraud disclaimer and they've mentioned it. The fraud team should be in contact with you within so and so dates, blah, blah, blah. Explain it. He was like, listen, I want that removed from my name. I want it done now. I don't want you talking over me when I'm talking. You get me? You don't know me. I'm a bad man. I was like laughing. I started laughing. And I think that must have hurt his pride. Because he was like, oh, yeah, you're laughing. I'll knock off the phone on you, you know. I was like, okay. Started laughing some more. Yeah, I started laughing some more. And he was like, what, you think I'm joking? I'll look off the phone on you. And I was thinking, well, go ahead, you're doing me a favour to not have to deal with this nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. He's like, shut up, you're a public servant. And then he must have hung up the call. And I started laughing some more, like, I'm not a police officer. And if I'm on the street randomly, I'm not gonna lie, if you come up to me and ask me certain things in this area, I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna say to you, hey, that, you know, there's a map over there, you know, you got Google Maps. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Like, I've had people come up to me just because they think I'm from this area. Oh, do you know where this is? Do you know where? No, of course not. I just moved here. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you about this one story, but it's such a long one and I feel like my camera might just die on me. So I had this one customer. This is like another typical hood rat type of customer. Person calls up, he must have stole his phone, and I'm just saying this, he must have stole his phone, called the company. Then he called us, he was like, I'm in the shop, I have my phone, but he was saying the wrong name for the account. Like, he was saying the wrong details for the account, all sorts. He didn't know any of the details. He was just giving me the same number over and over again, because obviously he must have stole it. He was like, you know, what's the address on the account? Like, I need to go there. Like, what's the address? Like, I'll run you £200. Tell me the address. Before we even got to that stage, I was like, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end the call here because you're unable to go through security. Unfortunately, that's all we're able to do. We aren't able to tell you any information about the account, blah blah blah, until you go through security. Long story short, yeah. The guy goes, listen, I know this job ain't pay that much, but I can run you a little £200. You think I'm gonna go to jail for £200 for you? Are you stupid? I don't know why you would think to call in a call center, like the calls aren't bloody recorded, that, you know, you want the address of the person's phone you've stolen, and telling me, oh, you know, I need the address on this account, like it's my phone, I'm not gonna believe a word you're saying, because whoever this person's phone you stole, that's not their name. Wherever you got the phone from, like, I've suspended it, you can't use it type thing. Yeah. And the person is just like to me, you know, like, secretly on a download, you know, take my number, you know, take my number and call me, and then, you know, after we get off this call, call me and, you know, tell me the address. I thought, are you stupid? You've gone into a store, you're now asking an agent. Let's say I did do it, hypothetically, say I did do it, and I took the number, gave it to him. You've gone into a public store with bloody cameras everywhere. I'm gonna get caught, you gonna get caught, because your face is out there. Yeah, you want to turn up outside my man's house. I don't know what you want to do to him. I don't know who he is to you. I don't know what's going on. You take me for a fool. What, my life's at risk because of a little £200? What? I don't know if he's living in the 1800s, but no, he asking something stupid like that. I don't think you understand. I've had that call several times. Like, are they stupid or what? Do you really think somebody working at a call center on minimum wage is then gonna go to jail for like 3 years for you? On minimum wage, you're gonna take 3 years out of my life for you for £200? Are you stupid? These hood rats are stupid. Honestly, they are. I had another customer call in, yeah, and he was like, you know, like, he makes a joke out of it, like he's really funny, bubbly, and he was like, why are you so serious? I was deep in a £1,300 trade. I'm not interested in your call. I'm interested to do it properly, get it done, dusted properly, and move on. Because I'm not gonna lie, my head's mainly here, but I'm sorting everything else here. Okay, as long as it's done, I can continue to find out when I should TP. Okay, because you know that could happen in a minute or two. So he was like, you're so cruel, like you're so harsh and stern towards me, like I've secretly just been robbed, or something like that. And I was like, well, technically you haven't been robbed, but you've been coerced by by the company, by the agents in the company. This is how bad it is. It's like really disgusting that this happens, and it happens often. I don't know if they have to meet a certain quota for sales and returns and missed sales to like write off certain things as lost or whatever, but this happens so often. Like, a customer, this is the worst part about it, is the person who has sold him the details are able to access their software to sell him this product, but none of their details to access the account and place the sale are noticed on the account. That is weird, and they've obviously got some type of breach here that they're not trying to fix. The software is like from 2008, yeah, so I don't know if they haven't I don't think they've updated it. I don't think they ever updated it, yeah, but it would be a constant thing. Customers call in, oh, I was told it would be free. When have you ever known a network company to give you a free phone, a free watch, and a free line for free? Who are you? Why would they do that for you? That's what, an additional £150 out of their pocket every month. And you think they're gonna give it to you for free? Nah, I doubt that. I highly, highly doubt that. Highly, highly doubt that. And then in my head, I know people can't be this stupid. He was like the same age as me. No, I think he was like either 2 years younger. He was like, I feel like it could have been a scam. As soon as he started the call, he was like, I think it could have been a scam. Like, but he was like so bubbly, laughing, that I couldn't have the, like, you know, the whole serious, empathetic type of conversation to have, because he was laughing. Like, he was like so bubbly, talking about the situation, where he was legit just kind of a really happy person. So I just went with it, but at the same time my head was like strictly on trying to find an exit type thing. So at the same time we sorted the issue, but I have to say, I don't understand why customers can be this naive to think, like, I'm not gonna lie, I get if it's an elderly customer, I completely understand, because an elderly customer can kind of be fooled by this type of stuff. But you're saying that someone from, which is true, they obviously do have the systems to access the account to send out the phones, and this is what they do. When you call back the number and say you didn't ask for this product, you don't want it, they will give you a new address and you send the phone back to that address. Now they've gotten a free phone. But how the hell do they have this network system to access it, to place an order? Like, it's fraudulent and it's a missell. Like, they can be taken to the ombudsman for that, like, small claims. Seriously, it's really serious. But it's a constant thing that happens, and I don't understand how they've allowed this data breach to actually happen on their system, because why